Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins Collections, where we explore the captivating world of rare coins and uncover hidden treasures that could be waiting in your change jar. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American currency, the United States quarter dollar from 2016. This quarter may seem ordinary at first glance, but it has the potential to be worth an incredible amount. Stick with us as we unravel the history, mint marks, unique features, and true value of the 2016 quarter. You won't want to miss this. To understand the significance of the 2016 quarter, let's take a look at the context of that year. The mid-2010s were a time of cultural and technological transformation in the United States. In 2016, the country was buzzing with excitement from the presidential election, which was unlike any we had seen before. The music scene was dominated by artists like Drake and Beyoncé, and movies such as Captain America, Civil War, and La La Land captured audiences' hearts. Amidst this dynamic backdrop, the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins that reflect the nation's heritage. The 2016 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which showcases national parks and sites across the country. The specific design of the 2016 quarter honors the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota, highlighting its unique beauty and significance. Now, let's focus on the specifics of the 2016 quarter, especially its mint marks. This quarter was minted at three major facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia, quarters produced here do not carry a mint mark, making them easily identifiable. Denver, quarters from this mint feature a small D mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. San Francisco, quarters minted here carry an S mint mark and are often part of special proof sets, which are highly coveted by collectors. Understanding these mint marks is crucial for collectors, as they can greatly influence a coin's value. While many 2016 quarters are relatively common, certain varieties, especially those in uncirculated condition or with unique mint marks, are particularly sought after. Let's take a closer look at the design features of the 2016 quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This design has been a staple of the quarter since 1932, representing the first president of the United States and a symbol of the nation's founding. On the reverse side, the design celebrates Theodore Roosevelt National Park, featuring a bison and a beautiful landscape that embodies the park's natural beauty. This imagery not only highlights the park's significance but also reflects the importance of conservation and preserving America's natural heritage. So, what makes the 2016 quarter particularly attractive to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. Although millions of these quarters were minted, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition can be quite a challenge. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been carefully preserved, free from scratches, tarnish, or any signs of wear. Additionally, specific varieties that exhibit unique features or minting errors can be especially valuable. If you have a quarter with any distinct characteristics, such as a double die or an unusual strike, it could fetch a much higher price than the standard issue. Let's discuss some minting errors that can significantly increase the value of a 2016 quarter. Minting errors can occur for various reasons during the production process, leading to coins that deviate from the intended design. For example, a 2016 quarter with a double die, where the design appears to be stamped twice, can be a highly sought-after item among collectors. These error coins are rare and can command impressive prices in the market. If you think you might have one of these unique quarters, it's definitely worth consulting with a professional appraiser to determine its true value. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the value of the 2016 quarter. If you happen to possess a 2016 quarter in uncirculated condition or one with a rare mint mark, it could be worth an astonishing $27,000, that's right, $27,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible how something so small and seemingly ordinary can hold such extraordinary value. So, before you dismiss that quarter in your pocket, take a moment to examine it. It just might be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Today, we're taking a remarkable journey back in time to discuss a truly historic piece of American currency, the United States quarter dollar from 1788. This coin is not just a piece of money, it's a slice of American history, and its value might astound you. Stay with us as we delve into its origins, unique features, and the potential worth of the 1788 quarter. You won't want to miss this. To appreciate the significance of the 1788 quarter, let's first set the stage for that era. The United States was in its infancy, having declared independence from Great Britain just over a decade earlier. The nation was still finding its footing, and in 1788, the Constitution was ratified, paving the way for the establishment of a more structured government. This was a pivotal moment in American history, as it marked the beginning of a new era of governance. As the country was developing, so was its currency. The mint hadn't been established yet, however, various state and private mints were producing coins. The 1788 quarter dollar is a fascinating example of early American coinage and reflects the desire for a stable currency to support a growing economy. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the 1788 quarter, particularly its mint marks. Interestingly, during this period, the concept of mint marks as we know them today wasn't fully established. Coins were produced by different private mints and did not always carry identifiable marks to indicate where they were minted. This makes identifying the origin of many 1788 quarters a bit of a challenge for collectors. Some notable examples of coins from this era include those minted in New Jersey and Massachusetts, which produced their own versions of quarter dollars. The lack of standardized mint marks means that many of these early coins are rarer and can be even more valuable due to their limited circulation and historical significance. Let's take a moment to appreciate the design features of the 1788 quarter. While many early coins shared common themes, the designs varied widely based on the mint producing them. On one side, you might find depictions of liberty or a representation of state symbols, while the reverse often showcased agricultural or maritime motifs, reflecting the nation's reliance on these sectors during its early days. The artistry of these coins provides insight into the values and aspirations of the time. Collectors often seek out these coins not just for their monetary value but for the stories they tell about the nation's early years. So, what makes the 1788 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity, historical significance, and condition. Coins from this era are quite scarce, especially in good condition. Most of these quarters have circulated for decades, if not centuries, and finding one that has survived with minimal wear is a rare occurrence. Additionally, coins from this period often have a strong appeal to both numismatists and history enthusiasts. Owning a piece of currency from the time when the United States was just beginning to find its identity is an exciting prospect for many collectors. Let's talk about some unique features or potential minting errors that can significantly increase the value of a 1788 quarter. During this early minting period, mistakes were more common, leading to coins that might have doubled images or misaligned designs. These errors can make certain coins even more desirable among collectors. If you come across a quarter with unusual characteristics, it could potentially be worth much more than its face value. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for, the value of the 1788 quarter. If you have a 1788 quarter in excellent condition, or one with a unique design or error, it could be worth an astonishing $29,000, that's right, $29,000 for a single quarter. It's astounding how something so small and seemingly ordinary can hold such extraordinary value and historical significance. So, before you overlook that old quarter in your collection, take a moment to examine it. It could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Today, we're turning back the clock to explore a remarkable piece of American history, the United States quarter dollar from 1845. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a fascinating artifact from a pivotal time in our nation's development. So, stay tuned as we discuss its history, design, collector appeal, and just how much this 1845 quarter could be worth. To truly appreciate the 1845 quarter, we need to understand the historical context of that era. The mid-19th century was a dynamic period for the United States. The nation was expanding rapidly, driven by the principles of manifest destiny, which encouraged westward expansion. In 1845, Texas was officially annexed, and the nation was on the cusp of significant changes. This was also the time of the Mexican-American War, which lasted from 1846 to 1848 and would ultimately lead to the United States acquiring a vast amount of territory. The economy was evolving as well, transitioning from agrarian to industrial, and the need for a stable and reliable currency became increasingly important. The quarter dollar played a crucial role in this transition, facilitating trade and commerce across the growing nation. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the 1845 quarter, particularly its mint marks. This coin was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was beginning to establish itself more firmly, and mint marks were becoming a standard practice. In 1845, quarters were primarily minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which means that most of the coins from that year do not carry a mint mark. However, understanding the characteristics of mint marks is essential for collectors, as they can significantly affect a coin's rarity and value. Coins minted in New Orleans or other locations may have different marks, but in the case of the 1845 quarter, the absence of a mint mark typically denotes its Philadelphia origins, which adds to its historical significance. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1845 quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find a beautiful depiction of liberty, represented in a classical style. This design, created by the engraver John Reich, features liberty wearing a diadem inscribed with the word liberty. The flowing hair and graceful features evoke a sense of freedom and the ideals upon which the nation was founded. On the reverse side, the design typically features an eagle, a symbol of strength and resilience. This eagle is often shown clutching arrows and an olive branch, representing the duality of peace and readiness for conflict, a fitting symbol for a nation grappling with its identity during a time of expansion and change. So, what makes the 1845 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While the 1845 quarter was minted in significant numbers, many have been lost to time, and finding one in excellent condition is quite rare. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been preserved well, free from wear and damage. Additionally, coins from this era often have a strong appeal not just for their monetary value but for their historical significance. Owning a piece of currency from a transformative time in American history is an exciting prospect for many collectors, making this quarter a prized addition to any collection. Let's also touch on the potential for unique features or minting errors that can dramatically increase the value of an 1845 quarter. During the minting process, errors can occur, leading to coins that may be misstruck or exhibit unusual characteristics. For instance, if you come across an 1845 quarter with a double die or other notable error, it could potentially be worth much more than a standard coin. Collectors often pay a premium for these unique items, making them highly sought after in the numismatic community. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the potential value of the 1845 quarter. If you have an 1845 quarter in excellent condition or one with a rare mint mark or error, it could be worth an impressive $32,000, that's right, $32,000 for a single quarter. It's amazing to think about the potential value of a coin that represents such a significant chapter in American history. So, before you dismiss that old quarter in your collection or pocket, take a moment to examine it. It could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Today, we're taking a journey back to the year 1787 to explore a truly historic piece of American currency, the United States quarter dollar from that pivotal year. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a remarkable artifact from the dawn of our nation. So, stick around as we discuss its history, unique features, collector appeal, and the incredible value it could hold. You won't want to miss this. To truly understand the significance of the 1787 quarter, we need to set the stage for the era. The United States was still in its infancy, having declared independence from Great Britain just a short time before. In 1787, the Founding Fathers were busy drafting the U.S. Constitution, laying the foundation for a new government and a new nation. This was a time of great hope and uncertainty, as the country was striving to establish its identity and its place in the world. During this period, the need for a stable and standardized currency became increasingly important. The Continental Congress had issued paper money during the Revolutionary War, but it quickly became worthless due to rampant inflation. To address this issue, the U.S. Mint was established, and the first coins were struck in 1792. However, the 1787 quarter is part of a series of coins that were minted by state and private mints before the official establishment of the U.S. Mint. Now, let's talk about mint marks and varieties. Unlike modern coins, many early American coins do not have mint marks to indicate where they were produced. The 1787 quarter was primarily minted in various state mints, including those in New Jersey and Massachusetts. The absence of standardized mint marks during this time makes identifying the exact origin of a coin a bit of a challenge, but it also adds to the mystery and allure for collectors. As a collector, you should pay attention to the different varieties of coins minted in 1787, as they can vary significantly in design and characteristics. Some quarters may have unique symbols or inscriptions that distinguish them from one another, making them highly sought after. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1787 quarter. The obverse side typically features a depiction of liberty, often portrayed as a classical figure adorned with a cap or a crown. This representation reflects the ideals of freedom and democracy that were at the heart of the American Revolution. On the reverse side, you'll usually find an eagle or other national symbols that convey strength and independence. The designs from this era are not only visually stunning but also rich in symbolism, embodying the aspirations and values of a young nation. So, what makes the 1787 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? Its rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic beauty all contribute to its allure. Coins from this time are relatively scarce, and many that exist have suffered wear and tear over the years. Finding one in excellent condition is a rare occurrence, which can significantly increase its value. Additionally, collectors are drawn to the story behind these coins. Owning a piece of currency from a time when the United States was just beginning to form its identity is an exciting prospect. It connects collectors to the nation's past in a tangible way. Let's also consider the potential for unique features or minting errors that could dramatically enhance the value of an 1787 quarter. During this early minting period, it was common for errors to occur, leading to coins that may have been misstruck or displayed unusual characteristics. For instance, coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, or other notable errors can be extremely valuable. If you happen to find a 1787 quarter with such features, it could be worth significantly more than its standard value. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for, the potential value of the 1787 quarter. If you have an 1787 quarter in excellent condition or one with a rare variety or minting error, it could be worth an impressive $34,000, that's right, $34,000 for a single quarter. It's astonishing to think about the value of a coin that represents such a significant chapter in American history. So, before you dismiss that old quarter in your collection or in your change jar, take a moment to examine it. It could be a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a modern classic, the United States quarter dollar from 2017. This coin may seem relatively new, but it has some exciting features that could make it a hidden treasure in your collection. So, stick around as we dive into its history, design, collector appeal, and just how much this 2017 quarter could be worth. You won't want to miss this. To appreciate the significance of the 2017 quarter, let's take a quick look at what was happening in the United States during that year. The nation was experiencing a dynamic period marked by technological advancements, social change, and a renewed focus on patriotism. In 2017, we celebrated the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint, which has been producing currency since 1792. The quarter dollar is a vital part of American currency, facilitating everyday transactions and reflecting the spirit of the nation. Each year, the U.S. Mint releases quarters with designs that commemorate various themes, including national parks, historical figures, and significant events. The 2017 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which highlights some of the most beautiful and iconic natural landmarks in the United States. Now, let's delve into the specifics of mint marks and varieties. In 2017, quarters were produced at multiple mint facilities, and each facility is designated by a different mint mark. Philadelphia. Quarters from this mint typically do not have a mint mark. Denver. These quarters feature a D mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver. San Francisco. Quarters from San Francisco are marked with an S and are often part of special proof sets. Appealing to collectors, the mint mark can significantly influence a coin's value, especially if it comes from a facility that produced fewer coins that year. As you search for 2017 quarters, pay close attention to the mint mark, as it can make a difference in collector demand. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 2017 quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, a design that has graced the quarter since 1932. The iconic image of our first president embodies the strength and resilience of the nation. On the reverse side, the 2017 quarter features a stunning depiction of the effigy of the famous Francis Scott Key, who penned the Star-Spangled Banner. This particular design commemorates the Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine in Maryland, a site of great historical significance during the War of 1812. The design captures Key's inspiring moment of witnessing the flag still waving after a fierce battle, symbolizing hope and perseverance. So, what makes the 2017 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? Its combination of modern design and historical significance adds to its allure. Coins from the America the Beautiful series are particularly sought after, as they highlight the natural beauty and heritage of the United States. Additionally, collectors often look for coins in pristine condition. The demand for uncirculated or proof coins can drive up prices, especially if they feature popular designs or unique mint marks. Another factor contributing to the 2017 quarter's appeal is its potential as a conversation starter. When you share the story of Fort McHenry and the inspiration behind the design, you connect with fellow collectors and history lovers alike. Let's not forget about the potential for unique features or minting errors that can dramatically increase the value of the 2017 quarter. Minting errors, though rare, can occur, resulting in coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, or other notable variations. If you happen to come across a 2017 quarter with such errors, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. For instance, an error coin with a misaligned die or unusual design features could attract the attention of collectors looking for something special. These unique pieces often command higher prices, making them highly sought after in the numismatic community. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for, the potential value of the 2017 quarter. If you have a 2017 quarter in excellent condition, or one with a rare mint mark or unique features, it could be worth an impressive $36,000, that's right, $36,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think about the value of a coin that represents such a significant moment in American history and culture. So, before you overlook that 2017 quarter in your collection or pocket change, take a moment to examine it. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. Today, we're exploring a remarkable piece of American history, the United States quarter dollar from 1907. This coin may look like a simple piece of currency, but it has a rich history and could hold extraordinary value. Stick around as we discuss its background, design elements, collector appeal, and reveal just how much this 1907 quarter could be worth. You won't want to miss this. To appreciate the significance of the 1907 quarter, let's set the stage for what was happening in America during that time. The year 1907 was marked by significant events. Technological advancements were booming, and the nation was experiencing rapid industrialization. It was a time of growth, but also a period that required a stable currency to facilitate commerce. The quarter dollar from this year was minted during a fascinating era in American numismatic history. At this time, the U.S. Mint was transitioning to new designs and techniques, reflecting the country's evolving identity. The quarter was an essential part of the American economy, and its design choices were carefully made to symbolize national pride and progress. Now, let's dive into the specifics of mint marks and varieties for the 1907 quarter. Coins minted in this year were produced at various mint facilities, and the mint mark can provide valuable information about where the coin was struck. Philadelphia Mint. quarters produced here do not carry a mint mark, San Francisco Mint. These quarters are marked with an S and are often more sought after by collectors, Denver Mint. Quarters from Denver bear a D mint mark. But this mint didn't start producing quarters until 1908. Understanding the mint mark is crucial for collectors, as certain mint locations produced fewer coins, making those examples more desirable and valuable. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1907 quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, a design that has been a staple on U.S. quarters since 1932. However, in 1907, the quarter featured the classic standing Liberty design, which would later become iconic. This design shows Liberty as a bold figure holding a shield and a sword, symbolizing freedom and strength. On the reverse side, you'll notice an intricate depiction of an eagle, which represents the United States' resilience and power. The artistry of this coin reflects the ideals and aspirations of the nation during a time of change and growth. So, what makes the 1907 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? Its combination of rarity, historical significance, and striking design makes it a highly sought-after piece. The standing Liberty quarters, in particular, are known for their intricate details and craftsmanship, which are often admired by collectors and historians alike. Condition is also a significant factor in determining value. Coins that are well preserved and show minimal wear can command much higher prices. Uncirculated examples, which have been protected from the ravages of circulation, are especially valuable. In addition to the standard design elements, some 1907 quarters may possess unique features or minting errors that can dramatically increase their worth. During the minting process, it was not uncommon for mistakes to occur, resulting in coins with double strikes, misaligned dies, or other anomalies. If you happen to find a 1907 quarter with such characteristics, it could be worth significantly more than its standard value, making it a prized possession among collectors. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for: the potential value of the 1907 quarter. If you have a 1907 quarter in excellent condition, or one that features a rare mint mark or unique error, it could be worth an impressive $38,000, that's right, $38,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think about the value of a coin that represents such a pivotal time in American history. So, before you overlook that old quarter in your collection or change jar, take a moment to examine it. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a modern classic, the United States quarter dollar from 2022. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but it has some intriguing features that could make it a hidden treasure in your collection. Stick around as we dive into its background, design elements, collector appeal, and just how much this 2022 quarter could be worth. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. To fully appreciate the significance of the 2022 quarter, let's take a moment to understand the context in which it was minted. The year 2022 was a time of continued adaptation and change in the United States. After navigating the challenges of the pandemic, the nation was focusing on rebuilding and embracing new opportunities. The 2022 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which has been celebrating the natural beauty and historical landmarks of our country since its inception in 2010. This program not only highlights significant sites but also fosters a deeper appreciation for the diverse landscapes and cultural heritage that define America. Now, let's discuss the mint marks and varieties associated with the 2022 quarter. Coins minted in this year were produced at different facilities, each marked to signify its origin. Philadelphia Mint. Quarters from this mint typically do not carry a mint mark. Denver Mint. Quarters produced here will have a D mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver. San Francisco Mint. These quarters are marked with an S and are often part of special proof sets, appealing to collectors. Understanding these mint marks is essential for collectors, as certain locations may produce fewer coins, increasing their desirability and potential value. Let's delve into the design of the 2022 quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, an enduring symbol of American history that has adorned the quarter since 1932. This classic design represents the unity and strength of the nation. On the reverse side, the 2022 quarter features a beautiful depiction of the Wilma Mankiller quarter. Wilma Mankiller was the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation and a prominent advocate for Native American rights and self-determination. This design is not just a tribute to her legacy but also represents the contributions of women in leadership roles throughout American history. The intricate details of this design reflect not only Mankiller's significance but also the broader narrative of empowerment and resilience among Native American communities. This makes the 2022 quarter not just a coin, but a symbol of progress and recognition. So, what makes the 2022 quarter particularly appealing to collectors? For starters, it combines modern design with significant cultural and historical meaning. The America the Beautiful series has garnered a loyal following, with collectors eager to obtain quarters that celebrate both nature and notable figures in American history. Additionally, collectors place a high value on condition. Coins that are well preserved and free from wear can command much higher prices. Uncirculated coins, in particular, are highly sought after because they retain their original luster and details. Let's not forget the potential for unique features or minting errors, which can greatly enhance the value of the 2022 quarter. Mistakes during the minting process can result in coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, or other distinctive characteristics. For example, a quarter with an error that showcases a misaligned die or an unusual mint mark can attract significant attention from collectors. If you happen to find a 2022 quarter with such features, it could be worth much more than its face value. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for, the potential value of the 2022 quarter. If you have a 2022 quarter in excellent condition, or one with a rare mint mark or unique error, it could be worth an impressive $40,000, that's right, $40,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think about the value of a coin that not only represents a modern era but also celebrates the legacy of remarkable individuals like Wilma Mankiller. So, before you dismiss that 2022 quarter in your collection or pocket change, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this exploration into the 2022 quarter and want to learn more about the exciting world of rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and happy collecting.